Next, the Provincial Commissioner for Police in Limpopo, Lieutenant General Thembi Hadebe, is leading a Crime Prevention Imbizo focusing on rural safety at the Dennilton in the Sekhukhune District. The Imbizo is aimed at strengthening the collaboration between community and police in the fight against crime. Dennilton is amongst the top 5 stations nationally contributing to the highest cases of stock theft. For more on the story, we now speak to SABC News reporter Mahlatse Phaladi. Mahlatse, good morning. Thank you so much for making time for us. Well, we just heard there from Sintleng when it comes to the northwest and the issues that some of the farmers are facing there. But what are you hearing from some of the farmers in Limpopo when it comes to stock theft?
A very good morning, Aldrin, and to our SABC News viewers. Of course, I just heard our colleague Sintleng mentioning the issue of stock theft. It seems like it's becoming quite a scourge in the country, and here in Limpopo alone, we are also not spared, especially in this particular area where we are in Dennilton. There have been reports in the past about farmers complaining, Aldrin, about their stock thefts being stolen left, right, and center, and they are asking the very same question that everyone is asking, Aldrin, where are the police in this instant? Why does it seem as if there is no particular intervention? And Aldrin, I am joined by the Provincial Commissioner herself to answer some of these questions, and I'm just going to speak to her right now. Provincial Commissioner, thank you very much. In this particular locality as well, there seems to be an issue of livestock theft. Tell us about some of the interventions that we have as the province to ensure that at least, you cap some of this problem that is now becoming a scourge in the country, it seems.
Thank you very much, Mahlatse, and good afternoon to your listeners. Let me say one of the interventions that we are putting in place is to put a capability that will attend to these cases immediately of another stock theft unit, even if it starts off as a satellite, which will graduate later to be a fully fledged unit, taking into account the number of the stock owners' complaints that we have received, and also looking at the number of the stock that has been stolen. It has got its own season anyway. At the time when there's Ingoma, and at the time and this time like this in Christmas and other festivities where families and the likes do gatherings, you find the stock theft in a rise. So these are the intervention that we are putting in place at this moment. And among others is also to engage with the stock owners as well, talking to them, giving them the hints how they should manage their stock. The branding of the stock is very crucial and important, because at some point you find the stock is not branded. And when thugs have stolen this stock, it gets to be difficult when we recover them to return it back to the owner, because now nobody can show a sign to say, this is my stock, this is how I see it. So these are the educative programs that the Office of the MEC from time to time embark on. And moreover, this Imbizo in particular is just to engage with the community as one of the issues that we are focusing on this festive season, and also through the Chanela operations that we have already launched.
Perhaps the provincial commissioner, just to wrap up with you, this happens when there is a police unit in Maple Hall that is supposed to deal with this thing. Perhaps what's the challenge there, briefly?
The challenge is that Maple Hall stock theft is covering a broader space, and now due to the rise, particularly in the Sekhukhune District, because it's servicing almost the whole Sekhukhune, and it gets to be difficult to pay particular attention to other cases. That is the reason that we want to have another capability that is located at this end.
No, thank you very much. Aldrin, that is the Provincial Commissioner of Police in Limpopo, Lieutenant, it's just speaking to us about some of the issues here and mentioning some of their interventions that they will be bringing to this community. Aldrin, we are also not spared regarding the scorching heat here in Limpopo, but for now it's back to its studio.
I can only imagine what the degrees are right there in Limpopo. But thank you so much, Mahlatse Phaladi, there joining us from Dennilton, where we expect that Imbizo to start off as they look into the issue of stock theft.